Hello guys, how are y'all doing? I hope you are doing fine. I hope you're spending a very nice day, like a very nice Saturday. As you know, it's Edna again with Patrick.
Hi guys, this is Patrick and I hope you know him already. I'm
Yes.
extremely joyful today and we are very privileged to have some of the guests
Some
here.
people here, okay, one of them that I've seen her before, it's Anais. How you doing?
I'm good.
You
And
good?
how are you?
I'm fine. So we have another guest.
Yeah,
It's,
sure.
Amani.
How you doing?
Well, thank you.
Welcome to The Standpoint. It's your first time here,
Thank
right?
you. Yeah, sure, it is.
Yes. So guys, I hope you've seen our guests, and for today's topic we're just gonna be talking about body shaming.
Yeah, sure. We know that so many comments over, the physiology of people, how their bodies are, the way,
How they look,
the way
they
yes,
get bullied like because maybe you're short, you're tall, you're like
maybe you
thick,
big, you skinny.
Yeah,
and
it
some
just can-
people are putting some word that can.
pointing fingers and
Yeah.
everything. So that's actually what we're gonna talk about, and I hope these people here, maybe me including, are just gonna just give some testimonies about how we went through those kind of bullies and those kind of body shaming. So Anais, were you ever bullied because the way you look? Why are you laughing?
Why did you start about me?
Well, I don't know. I'm always. I don't know why. I always start by this side. But anyways,
Yes, I was bullied since my primary school, I would say.
so since you were young,
Yes, since I'm young. Even in high school, I was named by sexy because I was usually wearing short skirt at school, like uniforms. It was, because for me it was long, wasn't good for me. So I made them short every time. So one day, one of my classmates say, "Yeah, you think you look sexy," and then everyone was screaming like sexy, and I turn it on a positive way,
Side, yeah.
and then it's my surname now.
yeah, but that's your surname, right? It's sexy.
Sexy love.
Sexy
That's
love.
why.
That's
Being bullied, I think it's something I grew up with.
With that, yeah.
Yes, at home with my brothers, my sisters. Not my sister, but mostly my brothers. My mom, and then everyone's in the town, like Bujumbura. Everyone knows Bujumbura. They used to say,
There's nothing new when it comes to Bujumbura. It's always like that. They always allow themselves to say anything they want.
I really like her story, and I really like the way she turned the
negative side.
the negative
Into a
side into
positive side, yeah.
And by the way, today we have also somebody whose nickname is Strong Woman.
Yes.
And I would like to know where it came from. Maybe you have a similar story,
Yeah.
or maybe it's something else.
Yeah, actually, it's not kind of similar, but when I was younger in high school, I used to be bullied at because I was slimmer, and they didn't call me slimmer. Some of my friends, they could say you skinny, you just have bones, especially my cousins, you see. And when I wasn't, when in my 20s, some of my cousins wanted to be like me, so they could go to gym just to lose weight. Say, oh, okay, now you want to lose weight? What happened to you? So I kind of take the negative side of what they were calling me to a positive side, which means that my body is very unique and I have to be proud of my body. And
So
yeah.
seeing your cousins trying to be like you made you feel like, it's actually good.
Yeah,
Like, it's not
sure,
something
sure.
bad. So Anais, you said you were actually bullied even in your family. What kind of effects? Like, were you...
let me give you an example. Now, all my family, even my sisters who were plus size, now she's skinnier. So now everyone is saying, you should do it like your sister, you should go to the gym, you should eat healthy and everything. And then everyone is saying it. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to do.
No, wait, hold on a little bit. Saying it's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. So, are you, having that desire of, or just
It's
you just don't
it's
feel
not
it?
like I don't want to lose weight. It's like I'm used to my size. You know, when you are
And you
used
have
to
made
something,
peace with it.
You love yourself as you are.
Yeah, true.
Why would you want to change for others?
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to change because others are telling me you have to change. I just want to be healthy. Because sometimes I have a heart problem because of my size.
Yeah, true.
But it's not tough because I'm big. I can be plus size and not being and being healthy. And then I don't understand why people always make the simulation like being overweight is also having diabetes, the having and everything, those kind of chronic disease. You know, I can go to Kiriri, but I know so many of my friends who could not.
Really, you can?
Yes.
Imagine I can't.
You can climb the mountain.
like
Not run, walking. But at least
you can walk. So you were actually telling us a story, even if we interrupted you. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's okay.
So it started when you were still young.
Yes, it started when I was young. Like in my first primary school, I wasn't that overweight. I was like a normal kid. But as I grew up, I think I turned out being a lazy kid. And then I became overweight. It's something genetic because I could say all my family, everyone is plus size.
Even your mom.
Even my mom, even my dad. But everyone would say you will get sick. At some point, at some moment, you will be one day sick. Because there is also chronic disease in my family. So they would say you should see how. But I'm the kind of person when you tell me to do something, if I don't want to, I won't do it.
You won't do it. And I think you mentioned that even last time when you for bridal shower thing.
If I don't want to do anything, I can't do it because you tell me to do it. I will do it because I want to.
You feel like doing it.
Yes, that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
Like everyone, when I even changed school, like I would say how kids are horrible. Kids are horrible.
They are innocent. They are not horrible.
innocent.
They are just
They're
expressing
not
themselves.
innocent.
No,
Okay.
they are innocent. Kids.
No, they are not innocent.
Okay,
I like
kids
the
are
way
just so
kids-
honest
They are honest,
that
of course.
sometimes
You
it
see?
hurts.
It hurts, of course,
Yes.
but they are expressing themselves without hiding anything. But there are people, instead of telling you the truth, they just, try to see where they can hide and
Maybe not
pointing
all-
out what is wrong, whereas they should tell you what doesn't go
No.
well. So,
Yeah, so you kind of like you're saying kids are horrible just because
Kids are horrible. And now it turned out even younger people, even like us, we are horrible. We are, because we don't control what we say to other people
Yeah, that's
about
true.
how they look, their size, their how can I say, their image. Like everyone is horrible. I don't know if you have seen it. Someone told me so mean things on social media.
Yeah, I've seen it on social
Yes,
media.
and then
Oh my
it was
goodness.
really horrible. Like I would say, okay, is there anything I did to her? I don't know her, but did I do anything to say such things?
You know, I always say some people actually are, I don't know, some people dare. Like how come you just wake up and then you make a decision to insult someone
No,
you don't
you-
even
well-
know,
well-
someone
well,
you have never met.
Excuse me,
I mean-
Edna, excuse me.
I mean-
they don't prepare that. It comes from,
It comes from nowhere.
from nowhere. Yeah, just,
I mean, you think
just
so?
meet
Actually, I think what is important is to be you, because whenever you do something to please people will always be criticizing you. So whether you do something or not, they will always be saying, and that's a human habit, saying something,
Yes, it's-
commenting. So I think it's normal for people to
But I
comment
think
to
people
something.
should actually mind what they say. Because
Actually, I'm not. Let me mention it. I'm a Christian. I'm a spiritual girl, but there's something I always read in the Bible. if you don't want something, I mean, if you don't want people to do something for you, don't do something for others.
Yes.
So those kind of people, most of the time, but I really understand, most of the time, they're full of depressions, they're full of broken hearts.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard for them to find people to talk to, and then whenever they get an opportunity on social media, they just they do
That's
everything.
true. Maybe
yeah.
they're fighting depression, and then when
Exactly,
they see you,
exactly.
smiling with all that happiness,
Yes.
But-
they try to, to cut it short with
Well,
something bad.
Exactly.
Anais told us actually how she coped with her, her experience. Would you mind tell us a little bit, how
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah, sure. Actually, when I was in high school, some of my friends could call me small size, and I'm glad that I met another friend. Now she's like a sister to me, that we share the same story, and she was slimmer like me. So we said, okay, we are small size, and we were very proud of that. And when I get around my 20s, I was an English teacher in a club, and then I could do multiple things. So okay, you're so strong. You're slimmer, but you're so strong. So that where come the name a strong woman. So I had to come with that, and I could see a lot of people get into gym to lose weight. I said, okay, I have to be proud of my body, because a lot of people want to be like me. They want to lose weight. As long as I'm not sick, so I'm fine with it.
Do you know, I feel like I was also bullied sometimes, somehow. Okay, I wasn't bullied. But the fact that I'm short, and I'm very proud of it.
Wow, crazy.
So people used to tease me like, why are you short? Why are you short? I'm like, how do you want me to know? Actually, my mom used to tell me it's because you didn't drink milk when you were small. So that's why you are short. I'm like, how is it related?
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
How is it related?
It is.
No, it's not. It's not.
So, how is it related? Can you please tell us?
You don't know how, like, when you're still young, there are some of, some of the food or some of the proteins.
Some nutrients you
Yeah, for
need
some-
to
yes.
grow up. Those
Yeah.
for you, she didn't eat anything else.
Imagine. Imagine. So I wasn't actually eating. That's
You
why
were
I'm this short.
eating, but putting aside milk, that was a mistake.
I think
That was it.
milk contain proteins, right?
Yeah.
And
Are you,
proteins
okay, are you
strong.
trying to say
Yeah.
that?
Become strong, not to
Strong.
become tall.
I guess.
You guess what?
I guess being taller and being
Ten.
short, somebody who's taller is stronger than somebody who's shorter.
Are you serious? No. Okay, Anais, you are bullied, if I can say so, since your young age. Do you think it affected your decision making over some things in your life, like?
I would say back in times, yes, because I didn't want to wear anything that was, how can I say, dresses, something that could shape all my body, because I would say, everyone would say something at some point. Yeah. But as you grew up, you end up accepting yourself, loving yourself, and then saying, sometimes I go in the mirror and say, I am beautiful.
Beautiful.
When you accept who you are, you kind of wear anything.
One day I was walking downtown, and then I was a very slimmer girl, and she was in shorts. And then another lady was a mom. She said, "Oh gosh, look at her legs. If she were my daughter, she couldn't wear like that." And I said, "What problem with you? And what problem with her?" No, she got I don't remember the term that she used in Kirundi, but it was really shocking. I said, if she could hear what she said, I'm totally sure that she could be depressed.
When someone could come and start, you ever experienced that kind of thing? Like someone comes and starts, maybe making comments about how slim you are, or you ever experienced that?
Yeah.
So how would you respond to those kind of comments?
Yeah, actually, when I grew up, when I was in my 20s, I always tell people that I'm very proud of who I am, and say, if you want to be like me, it's okay, but please don't ask me to change what I didn't decide. So I did decide to be slimmer. but I'm very proud of the person I am today. And as long as I'm healthy, as I said before, it's okay for me. So most of the time, I always listen to them and I turn the negative side into a positive side. So if they cannot be like me, it means that there's something wrong with them. So maybe they want my body to be theirs, or I don't know.
So you never went through that depression, you know, when you start eating too much food just
Not,
because
not
you wanna
really, not,
gain
not
some
really,
weight
not
and
really.
everything?
Actually, I'm a lazy girl into eating. I don't like to eat. I don't eat. I don't eat that much.
I'm not lazy when it comes to
When it comes to
eating.
eating.
I eat, but I don't really eat that much. Just before, when I was in high school with my cousins, I could say, "Oh, mom, today I want to eat this and this and this." But actually, it was because I was a teenager and I wanted to be like my cousin. It was before I accepted my body and the person I am today. And that time was a little bit hard for me. I could eat, I mean, a lot of things that, you know,
Bread with mayonnaise inside.
Exactly. I could take beans with mayonnaise, whatever. Just yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. a lot of avocados to see if I can.
Not
just
even
become
fries.
big.
I feel like if you want to gain some
Not
weight,
really,
you
not
eat
fries.
more.
Actually,
I don't- there is nothing
Exactly.
related about
Exactly.
food when
Exactly.
it comes to. There is people.
No, I
Are you
think there
serious?
are some
There is
people.
some
there are some
people.
people.
It depends on your body.
It depends on your body and
Yes,
your
because
Because
organism.
she can eat everything she wants and not gaining
still not gain
anything.
weight.
Exactly.
That's true.
I
Exactly.
cannot eat
when?
I cannot eat anything.
Yeah, you might be
And
on a
you
diet
feel
and
like
still
that.
gain
And
weight.
then
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Depends on people's body
No,
and
here I do have a question. You know, we are always, you know, hearing doctors or specialists in, you know, the health domain saying that, you know, like junk food or fast food, they are forbidden because they can, you know, make
They
you
can harm your
bigger.
body.
They can harm your body, of course, because
yeah.
the more you become bigger, the more you are like, you know, exposing yourself to many diseases or many sicknesses. Yeah, maybe Anais can answer to
Can I
that.
say something?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You know, someone slimmer can eat all the burgers and everything.
Yeah.
And then someone bigger also can eat and everything. But depending on the body of the person, and then depending on how they are on the inside, I can say, I'm not a doctor. I can
Okay.
They can have high blood pressure or low blood pressure. It's something. For example, me, I have low blood pressure,
Okay.
but no one could guess that it could happen to me. They will say it could be high. It has to be high.
because you're big.
Yes,
yeah.
it has to be
Yeah,
high.
you see?
Yeah.
you see what you're saying? Okay,
We are
just finish.
saying like
Yeah, you are saying maybe you are saying the same thing in a different way.
No, no.
I got an example as well. I have a friend of mine. People always say when you get stressed, you lose weight, right?
Yes.
But for her, when she has stress, I mean, she gain weight.
That depends on what you do when you are stressed.
Exactly.
Because some people actually do eat so
Eating.
much when
She doesn't. She
you
doesn't
eat when you're
eat, but
depressed.
she doesn't eat, but she sleeps a lot. You see? So she got fat.
And then that's the
But
other thing.
there are even other people-
I don't eat, but I sleep a
You
lot.
sleep
Exactly.
a lot.
You eat as well. You eat as well.
I eat bad food.
You said you're not
I don't
lazy.
eat. I eat bad food.
You eat bad food.
Yeah, but I think.
You see? Now
it
you're
doesn't
coming
have
to
to
my
be that-
conclusion.
What do you mean?
She eats bad food.
But it's
Which means, you know,
But
genetic for
still,
me.
she gain weight.
Yeah.
And they say, but if
no,
you
even
eat
Burundians,
good for you get
you know,
weight.
Burundians were very clever. They actually say there's ubwiza buca mu kanwa. Like, you know, the beauty
Wow, that's the first time I hear that kind of thing.
buca mu kanwa. Yeah, what you
Nice
eat is what is going to be revealed outside.
Okay,
You see?
Which means that
Which
what-
means
that?
when you
Let me
eat
tell you,
healthy,
what's
when
our
you eat
result?
healthy,
That
you
means you
become
don't eat.
healthy.
which means that
That means you
She
don't
eats,
eat
but she
enough.
said
Yes,
she's
because you-
lazy.
Yeah,
She's
that's-
lazy when it comes to eating.
But doesn't mean that I don't eat. And first, I really love milk. They always tell me that I'm a cat. I love milk.
No way.
But I never get it. I mean, taller. I'm still.
You know, right? That
that's
responds to my questions. All right.
that's
You see, no. doesn't have to do. Okay, for some people.
Are you serious?
It does.
Actually,
Like me, when I eat a lot, I really gain weight. I have seen it. No. And I said it depends. It depends on people's
depends on the
bodies and
people.
on
Yeah.
You guys said you're not doctors.
we're not doctors, but we know even doctors actually do say that it depends on people or your organism.
Of course. But you guys, do you know your BMI? I wanna know.
Yes,
Me
we do
don't
know.
How is it?
I can't.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, how is it calculated? I don't know how to calculate it, but I know I learned it
Yeah.
somewhere in school, but I still don't remember.
If I'm not wrong, it's
the
your
height
height.
square?
Yes,
Height
and then
square?
your weight.
You divide it to your weight.
Yes, I think it's.
Your height divided to your weight.
Your height on square. I mean.
Your height on square divided to your weight.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Have you ever encountered somebody who like complimented something that was before, teased? Like people were telling you were very thin, but somebody came say, "I like the way. I mean, you are very slim." Or
Yes. Oh, yes. You see, nowadays, word is like everyone wants to. I mean, do a workout. They want to have a nice body, nice shape. You see, so. A lot of people that used to tease at me or to bull at me, especially my cousin. Now she got married. She always said, "Oh, I want to be like you."
Now you want to be like me.
Okay,
Imagine.
now you love
Now
my
you see how
body.
people are weird.
Exactly.
You see how people are
so
weird.
before, but I understand before. In Burundian mind, they always think that once you're big, you're healthy. And once you're slimmer, you're not healthy.
Yeah.
That's true.
You see, which is totally wrong. So I always get those comments from different people. Oh, you look good. So, oh yeah, thank you.
wow.
But people are just weird because even when you are too big, this is not healthy. You have to lose some weight.
Exactly.
So now,
exactly.
I think
weight.
Burundians will never be satisfied.
that's true. They will never be satisfied. They will always have something to say about how you look.
Are they only Burundians, so that's the nature of human
we are
beings?
talking about our community.
Okay. I
Talking
see.
about
And
talking-
because personally, I've traveled a lot, but I've never seen someone in other countries saying me, bullying me about my body and everything.
Same
It's
here.
always in Burundi.
Yes.
And then even the comments, even like the DM I received, it's always about Burundians. It's never someone from other countries because they know they have accept everyone as they are.
Yeah.
Maybe they bullied other people from their community. We don't know, but from my side of the story, it's always coming from someone from my community.
Yeah.
And then it's hard because the message I could say to those Burundians,
Yeah,
mom, please stop bullying your kids because they can be depressed because of that. Because the kids are the ones how can I say it? They keep the message you give them
True.
inside them, and then after that, even my mom, because there are moms who say you are not beautiful, you are not handsome because you are too big. You should do this and this and this and this. You have to support your kids.
Yeah,
That's true. That's a very strong
Wonderful
message and
message,
something.
true.
Amani, would
Yeah.
like to say something about maybe even if you were never bullied by your mom, right?
No,
like
never,
your mom had
never.
never told
My
you
dad
something
never.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's some moms out there who actually bully their they don't call it bullying, but it's kinda a bully to your kid if you don't want to actually like you carried that daughter or son 9 months and then he or she was born just like that and
Yeah,
you start
actually,
saying whatever you want.
It's like I know the weight of depressions because a lot of friends, they always come to me and say, Amani, I have this and this and this. But most of the time it's linked to their body and it's linked to who they are.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's caused by family members. So moms, either fathers, they have to know that their kids, they didn't choose to be so. If it could be the fault of the parents to give birth to such a kid, to feed a such kid, you see. So they being depressed, something very bad.
Yeah,
People can get suicide, people can do some bad things, you see. So I could advise them to be supportive. If you really want somebody to change, or if you want somebody to feel comfortable in what they're doing and or who they are, they have to be supportive. So whenever you are supportive, even the outside, whenever they bring those negativities, you're gonna hurt them, because I have already somebody that's supporting me, you see. But if you hurt them and the outside hurt them, gonna be hard, you see. That's why you always see negative comments on the Facebook, whatever. Maybe there are people that they have a lot of depressions, a lot of wounds, and it's hard for them to get them out. So social media is the place for them to insult people, to disrespect people. So I would advise mothers to be supportive.
Parents in general,
Yes.
I guess.
Oh,
yeah. So how about
Yeah.
those people who get bullied? Like the one who maybe who's fat, or who's thin, or who is tall, or who is short. I don't know. The one who gets those bullies.
What I could say is love yourself, accept yourself. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you are courageous, you are made by God. Like, you have to accept yourself in order that others can accept you. If you love yourself, I know anything they could say won't harm you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially they should stop asking, why are you like this? Like, some people used to ask me, why are you short? How am I supposed to know?
You should ask God.
Why am I short? Like, I was created
You were
like
not even
this.
aware of
I
it.
found myself like this. I
Were you
mean,
aware of it?
of it, the day I was born, was I even aware of me being, I mean, some
Imagine.
questions are just, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, what would you want
Yeah,
to say?
actually, number one, I could say that every person is created for a purpose. And anything that holds you, anything that you are, is very special and unique. You see, you may say I'm slimmer and I want to be big because other person tell me to be big, and you don't know the problem that those big people they have. You see, and you say I'm big, yes, I want to be slimmer, but you don't know the problem that those slimmer people they have. So what is important is to be proud of who you are and do what you've been created for, and see at the top.
Well,
Yeah, that's top.
amazing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. We learned actually that, you know, many people, you know, don't picture themselves like differently, but sometimes people come and point out, you know, something that you didn't even know before, and sometimes then you start like, you know, feeling bad about your body, about the way you look. But you should not. You heard you are courageous, you are beautiful, you are created way on a purpose by our Creator. And also we like to tell people that do that bully others, that tease others, that, you know, it's not really, you know, worthy.
Even
Because
if they do it as a joke, sometimes it's really not
it's not
interesting.
really
I mean,
interesting.
it's a joke, but
because you know, a word can heal as it can kill. It can destroy as well. It can build and can, you know, unite.
Yes.
So, guys, before I tell you to stay tuned, let me express my
today.
deepest gratitude.
Thank you for
so much.
coming and
Thank
you
you
know,
for
sharing
inviting
your
us.
stories.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So guys, make sure you comment, make sure you tell us what you think about body shaming. Were you ever bullied because the way you look, because you're short, because you are tall, because you are thick? I don't say fat, thick, or because you are small. I don't know. Were you ever like bullied because of that, or your body features? Please tell us in the comments. And if you want to participate in this show, make sure you contact us on in the comment section as well. You can just say if you want to come in this show. So stay tuned for the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.